hard day of work. I done worked out. I
I
ate. I
just
was
need
like,
somebody to
I
hug
would
me.
love to just, I would. I would love to just put my head on some Basky's lap, her cuddle my little 4C hair, little man.
On her bosoms. Like, I just want to put my head on her bosoms and she just hold me. Oh my
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the O2 podcast. We're doing good. It is what
Yeah,
we don't make,
yeah, we're doing great, guys.
god.
we don't have the willpower to
We
talk
don't
about
have the
how we
capacity. We don't have
no.
the capacity.
But today an interesting topic came up that I thought would make a great episode. So to give background, one of our friends who's in a relationship, we called him before, like I think earlier before today, and he was venting about his girlfriend. And then I think one of us brought up the point. I think one of us brought up the point where it's like, I think it was Ebert that brought up the point. He's like, for a relationship to be healthy, you gotta have days where you're, because you guys argued about this yesterday. You gotta have days where you're just like, you tell your girlfriend, I don't want to see you, or I don't want to be around you. I want to be my own self. And I think you guys butted heads about that because Shakir disagreed, but I don't think you explained it right to do it. So I'm gonna give you the floor to speak your piece, and I'm gonna let Shakir talk about his piece.
No, I think for me, no. It's like the way Shakira explained it and the way he explained it, the way I explained it are two different in a way. So I just need some me time sometimes. That's it. Like that's what he's saying. I just need a time for myself, specifically for me. We don't got to be together all the. So like I'm just saying, like I need some. Like for me, like literally, I think one of the main things that my mom would get mad at me at when I was home, when randomly there would be days I don't say a word. I just go quiet. I go mute. I don't say nothing. So my mom would be going off. Why you have an attitude? Whoop de whoop de whoop. And I'm sitting there like I'm just not saying anything. But if you ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it. Obviously, because it's like we live in the same crib, so I'm not gonna ignore you. But sometimes I just go quiet. I don't say a word. It's not like it's a you thing. It's a me thing. That's like literally randomly one day out of the year, not even one day every 6 months or 2 days. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't feel like talking to somebody. Because for me, it's like, I don't know why. It just happens. I have no explanation for it. That's what I'm saying. That's me. That's me. That's what that picture that I sent. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm like, yo, bro, I agree with that. Because genuinely, there are like randomly, I just don't feel like talking to anybody. I don't want to be around nobody. I just want to be by myself in a room, quiet. Just me.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But like, if you're in a relationship, you definitely have to communicate that to your partner.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes I need a little space. There's nothing against you. Sometimes I just need a little space to reset. Right? I'm very against like if you're in a relationship being like constantly just talking to each other, and if someone's like, oh, I don't feel like talking right now. I'm just watching a movie. Let me just watch the movie, and the other person getting mad. That's very weird.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. What I had said was because I thought you were saying that, oh, like someday I'm gonna just wake up and I don't feel like talking, so I'm not gonna talk, or like I don't want to talk to you until the end of the day, and that's just how I want to go about my relationship, where we just
Shakir, that
don't
was
talk all
exactly.
day, and then at the end of the
I'm,
night we just like, yo, what's good, bro? How
That's
was
what
your
I
night?
just said. That's what I just said.
Every day,
is
if
it
that,
No,
is it
not every day. I said once, like once in a while.
yeah,
continue?
like if it's once in a while, of course, do that. Like, don't
Yeah.
talk all day. At the end of the day, meet back up and be like, "Hey, how was your day?" Right? But like before you start that, you gotta like
Let a
explain
person
why,
know.
or
Yeah.
else you just ruined her day because she's gonna be like, "What the fuck did I do? Why am I getting a silent treatment out of nowhere?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought you meant every day because I'm like
No, no, that's not a
you can't have
relationship. No,
you
that's
can't
not a
have a
relationship. Yeah.
relationship like that, bro.
At
Yeah,
that point, I just hate her.
exactly.
Yeah.
You hit her.
Man, at that point, I just hate you. Like, if I don't want to talk to you every day, like,
Exactly.
mm,
And I think what other what you call it, our friend who shall not be named also brought up a point of like he was like his in his relationship he felt a little bit suffocated, like that was the feeling. And it's like I it's like I understood it, but I was like, I don't know how you can, or at least I've never been in a situation where you can communicate that and still have shit be okay.
Here's the thing I'll say about that. When someone gets into a relationship where they feel suffocated, it's not like a thing that happened out of nowhere or anything like that, or like
it's over time.
you no, you enabled that from like the beginning. Like for example, from the beginning, if you're just like always together, always together, always together, and then eventually you get tired of that and you pull back out of nowhere, your partner's obviously gonna be like, oh, this is a dramatic shift. What's going on? Right? So you need to, from the beginning, grow your relationship in a way where you have these boundaries set, right? Instead of just like showing one version of yourself and then pulling back and showing a completely different version.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But I think also too, like when it's in the big first initial phases, emotions be so high. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, like this person is like the best person to talk to, whoopty whoopty woo. So you're not thinking about none of that boundary stuff and all that other stuff.
of
Like
course.
sometimes you're in the moment because not every person you talk to is on some, oh, we gonna end up in a relationship. So I gotta make sure I set it up the right way. You know what I mean? So sometimes you're just enjoying the moment, and eventually when it gets to a relationship, yeah, if you automatically just boom, just pull back, it's like a whoa, what the hell? But like slowly, if you just like, hey, like, well, it's been like 6 months of us talking, like almost every day, basically. You know, maybe I just need some me time, hang out with some friends and stuff like that, and slowly communicate that. Then yeah, but like the first couple of months of talking to somebody, emotions be so high, bro. You don't think about none of that stuff, bro. You just giddy to be on the phone, and
Yeah,
like
of course.
leg on the wall, and you just like stop.
But
I haven't
that's
had
why
that feeling in years. I haven't had
that's
that
why you
feeling
don't
in years.
that's why you don't get into a relationship at that point. You like let it get to a stable point. They're like, okay, this we can actually pursue a real relationship with boundaries and shit. You know what I mean?
But then,
Like,
Man,
then
listen,
when
I seen a video yesterday of a woman who said the man that was her baby daddy, the first day that she met, she knew she wanted to have his kid, and decided to the first day they got into a relationship, boom, we gonna have a kid. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Some people are moving at a pace that's way too
I
fast
mean,
for me.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like as a man, you can tell within a short period of time if the
Yeah.
person
Oh
is
yeah.
worthy of pursuing to as a girlfriend
Oh yeah.
or wife. You
And
know,
then no no no
like
no 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 no. And then after you be like, I want to pursue this person, she could say something that'll be like, she can never be my wife.
yeah, no, of course that
that's
those things
no,
happen, but like I feel like you know very quickly if this is someone
I
you
was
can see as your
I
girlfriend.
remember I was telling a friend of mine about this earlier. I was like, guys, and I might have exaggerated the time window, but it's like we know very quickly the nature and exactly of how our relationship is gonna go the minute we meet you. We know if we're gonna be just friends. We know if we're just gonna be play buddies, or I know if I'm gonna actually call you my girlfriend. I know that from the rip when I met you. It's very like little situations where like that might change along the way, or like things might change, but we know very quickly on when we meet a new individual. That's how we want to pursue it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I mean, I don't blame him, but then I was thinking back to some of my past relationships. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, you, I'll keep it so real. I get tired so fast. Talking about it now and reflecting, I'm like, the beginning stages, I love the play. Like when
He
it's like we're
loves
all
the
giddy
chase.
for each
He
other, I can't
loves the
wait
chase,
to,
bro.
I can't wait to see you. And then it's like as time is going on, like I reach a phase where like there's some days I literally wake up and I don't want to speak to you or I don't want to see you. And for the longest time, I thought maybe I know I found the right person when I don't get in those moods again.
Honestly, with you, I don't know. You're a different breed, so I
But
can't really give no advice to that. I'd say like, cause for you, I feel like this is my observation with you in relationships. Like, you put a woman on a pedestal so high, like so high. Like, oh my god, she's so bad. She's so this. She's so that. Oh my god, and everything in you is like,
That's
as
the
a
lady
man,
point. You gotta yearn for
yeah,
it. You
you
gotta
gotta
yearn
and
for
like,
it.
and I feel like as a man, deep down inside, no matter how masculine or unmasculine you're not, there's something in you that's like, I need that. That's me. That's calling my name. I need that. That's me. I got to get that. And if they tell me no, I want it even more. They're like, I want it even more. Like,
well,
pause. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, pause. Oh my god, I apologize. That's not how I mean it. That's not like, because like now it's like something in me, like, now it's the hard to get.
I want to, before we get canceled. Can you go back and clarify that statement before we
like
move on?
like when girls play hard to get, like there's a difference between a no, leave me alone. All right, shorty, I'm gonna leave you alone.
All
Leave
right.
you alone. And the person like, oh my god, no, stop. Oh my god, you play too much, you stupid. There's like, oh, shorty feeling me. Oh my gosh, you know what I mean? But there's something in you like, yo, I need that, I have that. And for you, that's what it is. And so once you get it, you're like that one kid who begs their parent for a toy. Please, mommy, please. And for the longest, mom is like, no. Eventually, she gives in. You're so happy. You're so excited. After 2 weeks, you're done playing with that toy. but if you were to lose the toy, you would lose it. Oh my God, where's my toy? Where's my toy?
But it is the point. I feel like you guys are missing me. The part I don't talk about the most is like it's like if you're using this toy analogy, once you have this toy that you're playing with, you start to realize all the reasons you should have never gotten it in the first place. But at that point, you already own the toy.
Wait, explain what you mean. You realize all the reasons you haven't gotten it.
I don't know how I put this without.
Maybe let's not use analogies of toys when talking about women. We're finna get canceled.
We're not talking.
So,
Not the word about the toy. It's just like the feeling about the toy, not the object itself is not relevant. Just the feeling about it.
I don't.
Yeah, my thing is toys. No, like for example, I'm trying to use a situation that's like not fairly recent, something I can say names about and like nobody cares.
Oh, is it like this is? Is it like for you? And this is not me diagnosing you or in any way, shape, or form. Like I'm just trying to put the idea for you. You feel like you don't deserve it, or like you can't handle it. Is that what you mean? I don't know.
It's not deserving it.
No. You know what it is?
I'm
it's
trying
like
to find the word for this.
It's like, let's say you really want a PS5, right? You get the PS5, you play all the games on the PS5, you're having a blast, right? But Pokemon's only on the Nintendo Switch, and you want to play Pokemon now.
No, that's not it. I see where you're going with that. That's not it. That's not
that's
it.
Just cheating.
No, like,
that's just cheating. That's just cheating.
Like I'm talking about like you like I meet someone new and it's like okay, like everything it's hitting off. It's like hitting off, but I think Shakir made up a good point is that for the longest time I ride the high. And I make my decisions on the high. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say is that when I'm not gonna lie, there's not top 3 best feelings in the world is meeting a new basically y'all are hitting it off and everything is going smooth. It's smooth. Like you guys are on the phone all the time. You guys are like she's laughing at your jokes. You're getting comfortable around her. Like da da da.
The moment his shit hits the fan.
No, I make all my decisions when I'm on that high. So by the time I get off the high, damn near we already in that relationship. Damn near I'm already committed. So then it hits the fan. Then it's like, okay, all the stuff I should have waited till I gathered the whole truth about the situation to make that decision. But I only made it when I had half the evidence.
But here's the thing.
And
here's the thing also.
What's up?
I feel like no human being that you're gonna be with is ever gonna be perfect. So for you, is it like when shit hits the fan, you're just like, oh.
But then when shit hits the fan, these are stuff that had I known beforehand, I would have never been I would have never been here in the first place.
But do you feel like that with every woman that you've been with? Because at that point, then you're just like, then I should have never been in any relationship.
No, not with everyone. Not with everyone. But
I'd say,
what
was your longest relationship? Like
we was just talking about this the other day.
Relationship.
I was like, it's funny. I was like, Shakir, Dad has a longer relationship than both of us combined.
Yeah, I think
yes.
consecutively being in a relationship, you've
lapped me 3 times.
I think you've lapped. Like I think the longest relationship I could think of consecutively was maybe like 6-7 months.
Damn.
You've lapped me 4 times. Yeah.
I've never like celebrated like a 1-year anniversary. None of that. Like usually maybe I'd mess with the person for that long, but it'd be like, oh, like we date and then we break up, but we'd still be talking. We'll try to fix it, and then it doesn't pan out. And then, but it's consecutively. I've never been in a relationship for longer than that. So I think that's the part I was trying to get at. Is like it's not. It hasn't necessarily been like, oh, it just and there's exceptions to the rule. I could probably think of maybe like 1 or 2 people who don't fit this description. Who I could be like, okay, that is. But for most of it, I made that decision on the high. So it's like when shit hit the fan and then like the true stuff of the personality came out, I was like, I can't do this. But then again, at least in the past, I haven't always been the person that's been able to come out and talk about my feelings like forefront. So it's like, and I think you guys, and it's, and a new discussion point is like, I feel like in a relationship, I think it's healthy for guys to come in the group chat and be able to voice out their concerns unprovoked.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say like air out your dirty business, but for example, like be able to voice out your frustrations. I feel like certain frustrations you have in a relationship, only another guy can understand.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel like in the past when I've come into
it's the same thing with girls. Like they go to their group chats and like their close friends and vent about it. That's just a human thing. Like we as humans enjoy venting to people that we think can relate to us.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the times if the person that we're with doesn't validate our emotions, we just want somebody else to validate how we feel, in a sense. Sometimes I think that's the main important thing, because I feel like a lot of issues and a lot of problems, we already know the answer. We just want somebody who can be like, I know what you feel, bro. Now, you're not wrong. You're not crazy and stuff like that. And I think that's what a lot of guys are looking for when they come into the group chat and be like, "Yo, bro, like I know I'm not tweaking, I know I'm not bugging. This is what's happening," and like
Yeah.
da 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 and all that other stuff. But yeah,
Like that's what I realized. Like I was like, not this past week, but maybe like 2 weeks ago. But I'm like, my female friends, I was struggling telling them how I feel because I just come to realize that there's some things they're never gonna understand. Like certain days, the frustration. Like I feel like I don't know about you guys, but for me, for at least majority of the time, most of the time when I come with like a serious issue or something, you guys are able to hear me out, and it's not even necessarily sometimes you agree. You're able to help me think through it, like a guy. You either come and be like you're dragging it, or oh you're completely valid here, and it's like I feel
Yeah,
like it's
but
a much more smoother move.
how do you expect a girl to walk you through something like a guy? Like,
That's
what?
that's what I've been trying to think about it too, and that's what I'm saying. That again, another talking point. Why I think relationships like I've been like difficult. It's like I'm just like I can't the same way I'm able to like I'm very used to how you guys handle situations when it comes to like you either tell me the truth or like what it is. Going through the other way, like literally every time I try to open up to somebody else, I'm just sitting there, I'm just like I can't do it. I can't fucking do it.
because I think like
But
what many other people who are either as not as comfortable with you, they don't tell you the truth. And for you, that bothers you because it's like you want the truth, and you could tell when somebody's like fluffing it so that they don't say the wrong thing, which is like you're not doing me no help at all by telling me something what I want to hear while not telling me what I need to hear. But I think that's the thing because I have a female friend honestly, and like I tell her I tell her my problems all the time, and the conversation goes just fine. But like she's good at telling me the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, like she doesn't like she'll tell it to me in a way that thing, but like she doesn't sugarcoat it. You know, so like that's why I was like, with me and her, like I've never really struggled telling her my problems about certain stuff. You know, so I don't know. I think it's just the wrong women friends, but
Yeah,
okay,
no,
so
you do need women friends that are
yeah,
like the bros, like where
yeah,
you can talk normally and you don't gotta try to sugarcoat stuff because
yeah.
you need the
Because I have
perspective of a
I'm a woman
woman
for sure,
for
1040%. Because I definitely have like women friends that I tell my problems to all the time, and they'll be like, they'll give me silent thing because like they'll tell me the truth. You know what I mean? Like they like, I think is like with me, like I think because like all the girls that I'm friends with, they're kind of gangsters, like just like women with men energy, and I think that's why I'm like they tell me the truth either way. So yeah.
you
yeah.
friends with the
So
studs.
No, not
I don't
studs.
know.
I said gangsters, not studs.
Right,
I was like, they're straight. They like men. But I was like, they
Yeah.
got straight men energy. Just
I just
I don't know.
imagined him going and talking to Coop from American.
You don't
What's that
ask
show
me,
called
so I'll
again?
say
I was saying
not. You know,
that.
my style, and I'll say not. And then the look,
Ah. But I remember today because we were talking to our friend about this. He was like, he asked me, he's like, yeah, damn Kwadwo, how your love life looking like? I was like, brother, in all my 24 years of living, this is the worst it's ever been. Like it's hit rock bottom. I was like,
he's at rock bottom. I'm under the lava.
Come on, guys, we gotta do better as a group. Okay,
as a group, we gotta
we're
stand
gonna
up.
we're going to Nashville for a week.
Yeah,
we need a W.
bro. Listen, I was
So
like,
I
he's
was
at
like, I don't
rock
know, but
bottom. I'm in the lava.
I was like, maybe this is where we meant to be. But Ibra, you said you had a segment for us that you were excited about today. Let's wrap it up with that.
Yeah, I was sitting out here thinking because the conversation got me thinking. I was like, what are some some things that my future wife should know, like about me, like do's and don'ts, like you know what I mean, like because I feel like that's a conversation that I don't think like a lot of people who are about to get married don't have. Like, what are certain things where it's like because I feel like a lot of people they take people and then try to change them into what they wish they would be instead of taking them for who they are. And I'm like, baby, you better take me for who I am, because certain things I'm not changing. So I was like, so don't even expect to change. So it's like, I got me thinking. I'm like, what are certain things like your wife should expect you to do and not do? Like, but not like the typical, I pay bills, I'll this, that. Like certain specific things that like I don't care.
Personality wise,
Like personality wise, just action wise, is like, I don't care who I'm going against. You can't make me do that, or okay, I will do that. I don't, it's against the norm to do that, but I wouldn't mind doing that at all.
I think for me, one thing I realized is I'm a very like unproblematic person. So
Very.
I want
Pisses me
someone
off
that
sometimes.
exactly like I don't like we don't gotta go into problems unless it's necessary. Like with other people, right? We don't gotta make everything a scene. Don't gotta blow everything up. I like not having problems. So let's not drag ourselves into unnecessary problems.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Kwadwo?
Nigga, that's it.
No, that
Oh,
that's
Let's
just one. I
let's
thought we.
let's just yeah let's
Oh,
just do a round table of things. What
oh,
about you, Kwadwo?
okay. I think my thing, my wife got to know about me is when I'm mad, just let me be mad. Like, do not try. Like, if something happens or you understand that I'm visibly upset, your initial reaction shouldn't be to try to coddle me or try to make me feel better. Like, and it's been like big. It's like you literally just have to let me be mad and understand it and process it. And when I am ready to come talk to you about it, I will come talk to you about it. Right. So I think that's one thing basically you gotta understand is that like when I'm mad, just like when I get upset, the thing is when I get upset, I think we spoke about it in the past. When I get upset, I'm somebody that if you're around me for too long, I want to put that anger out on you. And I'm grown enough to understand that's not how you do things. So usually when I'm upset, I shut down. I don't want to talk about it. I want to just give me time to process it. And when I feel like I can come out with the healthy manner that won't be disruptive for the both of us, we'll talk about it. So I think that that would be one for me too.
Mm. For me, personally, like, why are you laughing? Personally, like, if we ever get into an argument, best believe I'm not leaving the crib. I'm gonna be right on that bed. I'm not sleeping on the couch. And if you ever be on some get out my house, you're bugging. I'm not going nowhere. Like, if my name is on that deed, shorty, I'm not going nowhere. What else? I'm thinking. Honestly, I've thought about honestly. If my wife made more money than me and she wanted me to stay home and take care of the kids, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't think I would do that because I would want to work. Like I would want to do something myself. Like no matter
Unless
You're
what.
taking care of the kids. You're at home. Work.
Yeah,
That's a
but
job in itself.
here's the thing: I don't measure my own success in that metric. So I wouldn't feel satisfied with myself if I'm just doing that. Full
Brother,
time.
if
let's say she's making like maybe like 50 M's a year, and for her to continue sustaining
It doesn't matter. Like I still need to be doing something. Like it could be like I'm not making money. I'm running a fucking nonprofit that's losing money every year, right? And
I see what you
is
mean.
she funding it? I need to be actively doing something or working towards something, or else I'm gonna feel like I'm just not gonna feel good about myself.
listen, naturally, I'm a person that work towards something, but if I'm financially taken care of, I'm okay staying in the crib.
Yeah,
I don't need to conquer the world.
for a while. Yeah, but like I just feel like for me personally, that won't be a fulfilling life.
I'll pick up a sport.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but I
you
get
need
what
some
she
sort of
mean.
hobbies. You know, like I just wouldn't
Like,
feel like at the end of the day, like I feel fulfilled. Like it's just gonna
like
be.
but I don't. I get what Shakir's saying though, is that like you don't like nothing wrong with staying at home, but it's like I feel like staying at home is more of like a family thing. You're doing it for the family. Like you need to do something that's for yourself, something that keeps you like entertained, keeps you like I'm due for this life. But I would see Ibra's point. If she's making significantly more money than me and I have to stay home, I would. But I see Shakir's point. I would have to be doing stuff on the side that's not just taking care of the kids and cooking and cleaning that brings me some joy and fulfillment.
Yeah,
I take
exactly.
up like a side hustle or something. Yeah, like I get what you mean. I'm trying to think of another non-negotiable for my wife. Our problems don't leave the house. We don't air out our dirty laundry.
Yes.
We don't air out our dirty laundry. We not if you have a problem with me, you're upset about me. I am the first person that should know about it. And the only circumstance in which you should even remotely bring this up is after the problem is solved. Don't go looking to your single friends for advice. Don't go listen to your mom who's been divorced with your pop for 40, 50 years and she don't like men. Don't listen to her advice either. Come talk to me if you have a problem. Now, again, that's also person dependent. But that whole every time you have a problem, you're over here talking to your homegirls, and they feeding you in your ear. I'm not doing it.
That nigga ain't shit anyways.
When I bought the ring, I bought one ring. I didn't buy four for you and your homegirls. Leave them out of the relationship.
Another one is listen. I'm all about. I respect your family members. I respect mom. I respect dad. I respect brother and sister. I think your family members is gonna press up on me, and I'm gonna just sit down and be quiet. Because I be saying that shit all because they're family thing. I like fuck no, hell no. Hey, listen, your dad want to get disrespectful, he can get minked. All right, unless you got like 5 older brothers, he got it. I plead, I stand back, but I ain't gonna let none of your family members hold me, and vice versa too. I wouldn't let my mom, my brother, my sister, or any of my family members, feel like they can attack my thing. That's one thing. Also, I've people's significant other who like they be beefing with the other side of the family. That shouldn't be their beef. Like you know what I mean? Like if I have a wife but like my mom and her are constantly arguing. Like that shouldn't be happening under my watch. Like I've seen this one video of this woman. she was getting, it was the mom and the wife or the girlfriend or something was getting in the car in the front seat, and the girlfriend sat in the front seat, and mom just started bugging. She like, I'm not sitting in the back. Who you think you is? Da 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 da. And the dude is just standing there watching his mom just berate his girl. And I'm like, hey gang, like like when I see that, I don't like that. That's one thing like I don't like. Like I'm never gonna sit down here, like no matter how wrong or right, it's not happening. Because at the end of the day, like that's like if what's it called? Like you invite me somewhere with your group of friends and one of your friends is getting crazy. But I'm like, out of respect for you, I ain't gonna say anything. I'm like, but bro, like that's your homie. Like you like check him, gang. Like you know what I mean. So I don't like that. That's one thing like I wouldn't allow. But I'm willing to go to war if your parents think like or your sibling think they can go to war with me.
Another thing she basically got to understand: my friends are not your friends. My friends are not your friends. Don't be confiding in them. Don't be texting their phone numbers. My friends are an attachment of me. And if I am not present, there is no relationship between the two of you. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck about all of that. Can I get his phone number so I can text him at a surprise party? I don't give a fuck. Nope. I'm not doing it. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Loki, if they reaching out to a friend for something, then yeah. But with your history, I understand.
I understand why you're traumatized, but like there's certain things that I wouldn't, if they're like getting closer than I am with my friend, that's when it gets weird, right? But like if they just have a conversational relationship, like I don't want when me and my friends are hanging out and she's hanging out with us, her to just be like quiet in a corner. That's weird.
No,
like,
that's not what I'm saying.
be
You missed the
yourself.
point. I'm just saying.
No, that's not what
Your
he's
only
saying.
connection to my friends is me. So the
yeah,
the
of course,
conversation
like-
is not revolving around me, or I'm not in the presence. Y'all don't have nothing to talk about. Don't be going to my friends trying to confide, find advice. That shit.
Confide and find advice is crazy, right? But like
Yeah.
you said, planning a surprise party. How else would she do it?
No, that's why I said
Like
if the
logistically,
conversation
how else would she
if-
do it?
No, if the conversation is not about me or I'm not in the presence, it's not a conversation to be had. You missed that point. If it's about
Oh
me,
yeah,
cool.
then like, yeah, like, it's just like I would feel weird even texting them. You know, like my like significant other's friends, I would feel weird just texting them out of the
Yeah.
blue. Like, why do I gotta swipe up on your story and say some shit? Like, it's just weird.
Damn. We always say that we over here sitting and talking about. Sometimes, man, I be seeing some couples. I'm like, man, love is sweet, man. When is it gonna be my turn, man?
I ain't in no
I
rush.
want- You're not in a rush,
I'm not in no rush.
man. I be
My
having
life
some hard days.
circumstances right now, you think my first thing is relationship?
Yeah.
Valid. But sometimes I'll be coming home from a hard day of work. I done worked out. I ate. I was
need
like,
somebody to
I
hug
would
me.
love to just, I would love to just put my head on some Basky's lap. You know, her cuddle with my little 4C hair, little man.
On her bosoms. Like, I just want to put my head on her bosoms and she just hold me. Oh my god!
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
just hold me. I just want to be held.
I know-
That's it.
I know you bring it out of Red, but Shakir, do you have a timeline for yourself where you'd like to settle down?
Right now, no. Right now.
Right now, you asking?
No, I'm saying like right now. No, right now I don't have a timeline. Like my timeline just came to a pause, but
That demon is itching.
I would like to get married around like 29, 30.
Damn,
Yeah, I don't want to be. I don't.
nigga, that's like 4 years from now, bro.
Bro, I'm just like, love is sweet, but man, it
Seeing
might
that
not be the
video
card. It might not be the.
of our bedroom, bro. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen that nigga that happy.
But we would stop giving it to you. So if you guys don't know, our brother Kwadwo, you know, he's locked and loaded, and he and his base been going on little food tours around New York City.
I seen
I'm
that
like-
nigga receipt, bro. $15. Bro, you know what that nigga just said? Do you want zero? Question mark. I was like, wait, Quasi. I was like, the meal is $170. I was like, you got 25 off, and so you only gave the shorty $15 for a tip. Like,
That's not even 10%.
that nigga said, would you rather it be zero? Like, and for me, I'm not the type of I'm not one of those people that be like, if you go to a restaurant, you got to tip. No. That's not how this shit works. You give me good service, you get a tip. You don't give me good service, you don't get no tip. Point blank, period. That I get. Like the last time she gave, even when we went to that one place in the city, you suggested it, and I'm like, yo, bro, am I bugging? Or like this waiter is mad passive aggressive, and you're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, bro, she's passive aggressive as fuck. And in 5 minutes later,
it was like a Korean spot we went to.
Yeah, bro, you're like, you know what? You are right. She is passive aggressive as fuck. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, exactly. I'm like, you know what? She ain't getting no tip from me. Fuck you. I don't know what you did, but I know I wasn't giving her nothing.
Damn.
If it's bad service, I'll leave a less of a tip. But if it's regular to good service, I'll give 18%.
You should have thought about that before you give me an attitude. Now you ain't get shit. You're gonna get your regular check and go about your day.
There's nothing more I love than good customer service. Like if I go to a restaurant and you treat me well, and I've given tips bigger than how much I ate for before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because the service. I remember where was this? My friends when they came over to Wisconsin, went to this little steakhouse, and we walked in, and it was 2 minutes to close. And like we walked in, the lady was like, "Oh, we're about to close, but you know, for you guys, like, you know what? We're gonna close the door. You guys come in." She went to the back, told the chefs, you know, like she asked what it was. She's like, "We're gonna re-prep you guys. It's gonna take a little while." She sat us down, mind you, 2 minutes ago. She sat us down, took our orders, gave it. Yeah. We were the only ones at the restaurant, mind you. In my head, I was like, if I would have brought a girl here, would have had to be my wife. Whole restaurant, just us. She came, like she like served us her food the whole time. She came back asking us. She's like, she's like, would you guys like me to hang around since you guys don't want to hear? You guys want me? We like, you can hang around. She was talking to us. She took pictures for everyone who was there. Da, da, da. I said, nah, this is like, even if I don't got the money, I want to tip you because this is great customer service. And I'm not gonna lie, that's the one thing I realized. For good customer service, I'll pay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you know what I be liking? I be liking to go in the Asian restaurants because they be standing right there. Either I'm like, for me at first, I thought they were just patrolling the place because I was black, but I'm like, nah, this is just what they do. Like and no matter like Asian in general, like they'll be standing right there, like waiting for you ready. Like other things be like, hey waiter, can you think like you gotta wait for them to pass? They be standing like circulating your take, waiting for like if you ask you need something. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love right there, man. Here, you get something extra right there.
I think I got my car. I went to go get my car fixed this week by like the local like Mazda shop, and I think their prices are higher than usual. But I went there and they had to hold my car for a couple extra hours, bro. He asked me, he's like, "Oh, are you gonna be staying or are you gonna be leaving?" I said, "I'm gonna be leaving." He's like, "Oh, do you have an Uber booked? Or we got a car service for you to take you back and where you're going to need while we hold your car."
Yeah, dealerships
I said, "Word."
Especially
no, but I didn't know
because they do that.
I didn't know while they had the car everywhere I'd go in the meantime, they took care of it.
Yeah.
No,
and I went to a lot.
Right
I was
now,
going places, go places.
Like while my dad's car is in the shop, every day we get $100 Uber credit.
Yeah. Like I didn't know about the Uber credit, but for us, I know like either depending on how big the problem is, they'll give you a loaner. So like basically they'll give you another car of their own for you to drive around. So but like the problem with loaners, bro, some people be dragging it. Like they know it's not their car, so they'll drive to Canada and back, and they'll put on like 3K miles on their bitch. And I'm like, it's been a week. How you put on that much miles on it?
I'm not gonna lie. If I had a loaner, that's some shit I'd do,
bro.
That's some shit I would do, bro.
Drive it down to Tennessee.
Yeah, bro. People be doing that. Like they'll be giving a loaner, and they'll like them because they don't really say a lot. They'll be like, just don't smoke in it. That's it. That's all they be asking. They be like, if you do, you will pay a fee. Like that's it. But many things, or like they'll have their own car services. If it's not that major, if it's like, oh, you can't wait. Okay, we'll drive you somewhere, and then we'll drive you right back. If it's like a big dealership, many dealerships they do that. But if it's like if it's like a mechanic, yeah, nigga, you're just stuck. You're just gonna wait for your thing.
Yeah, but that's when I'm a sucker for good customer service. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap this episode up here. I'm not gonna lie, I need to get up at 4, and that nigga is tired as a bitch. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another great episode. Thankful to have you guys here. Make sure you like, you comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys all next week. Peace.